We're going to talk about why I'm preparing for my future, even though I'm still young. Yeah, somebody asked me the other day. She was like, she told me, why working? Why, why preparing for your future? You are far away from getting old. And I told her, what do you mean I'm far away? I'm not far away. I'm in my 37. Soon I'll be 38. And I was like, if you count that 38, okay, let's say okay 40, right? 40 and then 20 years is not far away. 20 years will be soon enough, it will be fast and you don't realize that you're already there in the 20 years. And I guess, that's really their mind. They don't really think about the future. They don't really think about that, like what's going to happen in 20 years. They don't plan really in their future. And so I was like, well, you have to prepare your future now while you are young and strong. Because when are you going to make a move? When you turn 60? Then 60 is, I mean, it's still not, well, it will be hard for you to start all over again. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it will be hard. So might as well do it while you are young, because this is what my explanation is. You have to do it while you are young, because you don't wait in the last minute that you're going to prepare your last minute when you turn 50 or 60. That's not a good idea. So, and she was like, that's far away though. When you get older, that's you're 60. And I was like, well, and that's a reason why I explained to you. That's a reason why when you get sick, you can even check into yourself to go to the hospital, because you did not prepare for your future. So you have to do it now. And she was like, oh, that's too far away. I'm not gonna do it now because that's too far away. I still have a lot of time. And they didn't realize that when they keep thinking that, when their mindset is like that, they didn't realize that they're wasting so much time. Some of them, they don't really think about the retirement. They don't really think about the savings. They don't really think about what's gonna happen to you when you get sick, or what happened to you when you lay off from your job, when you move to another place, because you want to find another opportunity, because you don't have good opportunity in front of you, so you have to move to another place where the opportunities are. So you will need money for that. And I explained it to her. I told her, well, this is what's gonna happen if you don't start preparing your future now. When you get old, you will still struggle. Why? Because that time you will need money, when you stop working, because you will not gonna be working for the rest of your life. You will not gonna be working all your life. So you will quit one day when you turn 60. Or I don't know when are you going to quit working. 60, 70, or 50, I don't know. But that's the time that you will need money. Okay? Because getting old is also expensive. Getting old is not, you're not gonna get away from expenses, from bills, from spending. Yes, you will still need money. Actually, you will lose more when you're not working, when you quit working, because you will, all the money is just gonna go out. It's not gonna come in. So when you get older, you will need money, because when you get older, you're not going to work anymore, right? So you're not longer gonna have a job. Okay, you're no longer gonna have money coming in. Okay, unless you have retirement, like I said, or if you have savings. But then getting old is also expensive. Why? Because getting old, you cannot avoid to get sick. It's the same thing while you're young. Even when you're young, still avoid to get sick. You're still gonna get sick no matter what. But you will need money for that, you know. You will need money to buy at least medicines. Or if you have to go to the doctor, you will need money for that. And then you will need money to pay your bills, like water, electric, internet, phone bills. What else? If you're renting a house, oh, that's why you gotta have your own house. You know, you gotta have your own house by that time you reach, you know, 16, so that way you don't have to pay the big rent, because rent is big, you know. And yeah, and also you will need money to pay the property tax every year, of course. And then you will need money to buy food or gas if you have a car. If you don't have a car, then you will still need money to pay for your commute every time you have to go somewhere. So yeah, money matters, okay? That's the value of money. Okay, old is, you're not gonna get away from not spending money, because even if you get old, you will still spend money. Yes, even when you're young, old, not working anymore, still working, you're still gonna spend money, because we cannot avoid it. The bills, most importantly, we cannot get rid of the bills, okay, unless you live in the mountain. But in the mountain, you have to provide for your own source of food. Maybe you can avoid not spending money, but there are some things that you still need to, like, use to buy, you know, to use for money to buy things that you still need to bring if you're living in the mountain. But of course, if you're living in the mountain, you will still need, like I said, some of the things that you cannot provide from your own source, you know. I know if you're living in the mountain where tropicals, you know, you can like plant foods, plant vegetables, plant your own rice, raise your own chickens, your goats, your cows, whatever, you know. But you will still need some things that you need to get, you know, like medicine. If you can't find herbal medicine, you know, in your surroundings. And what else? Or oil. Well, you can make oil from coconut oil. What else? Soy sauce. Yeah, like soy sauce. You get, like, you can't just, well, I guess you can just use fish sauce, right? But still you will want soy sauce, right? Some of the things, you know, you will still need money. But yeah, so yeah, I don't understand. That's why when I explain it to her, this is the purpose, okay? This is the purpose of preparing your future now while you are young, so that way you will still provide for yourself for when you get older. So they're thinking, oh, I'll be dead by that time, so why would I worry about that, you know? Really? I mean, I will still worry, because, you know, okay, maybe that time, you know, I will be dead. But sure, okay? But of course, if that time I'll be dead, at least I will still have money to, you know, to bury me in the ground, or to burn me, or I mean to cremate me, you know. You will need money, unless, like I said, I know that in the Philippines you can just burn your body in the woods, right? Or you can just bury your body in the woods if you're dead. But yeah, I don't think, I don't see myself doing that, you know. Yeah, I will still wanted to have a proper well, I mean, that's still proper bury, right? You burn someone and you put it behind the woods. Yeah, but no, erase. I mean, I'm not in the mountain, okay? I'm in the civilization, okay? I will still need money to at least bury me in the cemetery, or cremate me, you know. That's what the money for. So that way my child will not be worried about me. I don't want him to be like, oh, my mother, she didn't even prepare her future, and now I couldn't even afford to bury her in the ground, you know, something like that. I don't want that. And she was like, she thinks that I just worry too much. Well, you have to. You have to be worried, you know. You have to worry about your future and not just like sitting pretty and not doing anything. And there you go, you get sick. One time you get sick, you get laid off from your job, and you didn't have savings. You didn't have like 6 months backup plan at least, or 1 year savings. And there you go, how you gonna survive? How you gonna buy your food, or how you gonna pay your own bills? How you gonna, well, even though if you are living free rent, because you squat in some other, somewhere, some land out there, but then you will still need to pay your electric and water. Well, some people, they don't even have a water, running water at their house, so they have to buy the water. See, even that, you still have to buy water. See, and if you don't have savings, if you don't have money, how are you going to provide that? See, that's the purpose. That's the reason why I'm saving. And that's the reason why I'm preparing myself now for my future, so that way I won't struggle. Okay? I think that when I get older, I'm gonna be free from all the struggling in life. I'm gonna get away from all the expenses and bills, No, you are not. You are not gonna get away with it. If you're struggling during your younger years, then when you get older, you're still gonna struggle. Okay, you see what I mean? And that is why you have to prepare your savings and your retirement now that you are still young and strong for your future. Maybe now you'll get what I mean. Okay, bye.